Well, who are these guys coming to you live from around the corner on Tuxedo Drive? Whether times are bad or times are good, always something going down in this neighborhood. Take a little break, sit back and relax, get ready to learn something, have a few laughs. We're not professional podcast people, just three good dudes on the Spread Eagle.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the, we won't call this the Eagle's Nest because I use that for schools. This is definitely not the Eagle's Nest. Welcome back to the Spread Eagle podcast.
Howdy. Howdy, everybody.
Quick turnaround on this one.
I tell you what, we'll go like 2 or 3 months, and then we'll go like a day or two.
Then we'll crank them out.
Yeah. That's right. Cranking them out.
So,
cranking them out.
No one had any kids over the last week, right?
No more kids. We got Will drinking a Sprite, and
there we go.
What do we got there? A green tea citrus. Is that good?
Lipton. Yeah,
It looks healthy. It looks healthy.
It's not bad.
What do you got there, Matt? Matt's drinking a bass out of a bass mug.
Yeah, after the Gwinnett Stripers, your local.
And yours truly brought 3 Millers tonight.
There you go.
You might think 3 friends I would share, but you'd be sadly mistaken, as these are completely intended for my personal consumption.
Well, there you go.
So
it's the only way to enjoy this podcast.
That is right.
Yeah. You got to have a little encouragement there.
Okay.
Well, what do you think?
Well, you want me to introduce my special guest
Please
tonight?
do.
Yeah.
Please do.
Okay. Here, you want to tell them who you are?
Hello, everybody. I'm Harrison One, Matt One's son. I'm 9 years old, and I'm future president.
Yeah.
Future president.
Look at that man go.
Hey, and he's wearing red, so I like it.
That will ensure we all move to Canada one day.
Homeboy's here rocking a robe.
Yes.
Looking like the dude.
He's the dude, man. Say the dude abides.
The dude.
That's just like your opinion, man.
Yeah, well, that's just like, your opinion or whatever, man. The dude is not in.
Harrison will be replacing his father on Stump Stew this evening. We have some riddles for Stuart.
Okay.
We have some riddles. Now, Will has actually already heard some of these riddles.
I will not answer.
And so we have some riddles for Stuart.
We got the Riddler tonight, huh?
Yes.
Well, Harrison, for those listeners, who don't know better, I have consumed more cookies that belong to Harrison Lund than any other human on the face of the planet.
Yes,
My favorite pastime hobby.
He's my arch enemy.
My favorite pastime is to snag some cookies from Harrison's house.
Anytime Stuart comes over to our house to watch a Georgia game or some sporting event, and the wife, Miss Lund, Miss Mandy, has made a fresh batch of cookies, about half of them go missing. And the common denominator is anytime Stuart comes to our house, food is missing.
Well, hey, he
was an Oompa Loompa.
Stu loved the cookie we made for the Christmas cookie we made for him. We'll just leave it at that.
It was my favorite. It was my favorite. May I remind you, gentlemen, that I am not in education. We're not confined to such rules that would restrict speech in said podcast.
That's why I said we're going to leave it at that.
This thing's going to get canceled before we even get.
Hey, Shane Gillis got canceled twice and still hosted the ESPYs.
Oh,
that's
of course.
All I'm saying.
And he was the best host since Norm Macdonald.
Hey,
right?
all I got to say is if it's funny enough, popular demand will keep you.
Oh yeah,
right.
Well,
all right, find a way. You got some good laughs though.
I've got example after example of that.
Yeah,
that's why Family Guy's
still
there.
I'll go ahead and I don't think you guys have caught up yet. I think we discussed doing this together last week, but I have already watched Happy Gilmore
I got 30 minutes left. Minutes left.
I've not started.
Okay.
It. Thumbs up or thumbs down?
Well, what do you think so far?
I really like it. I think it's really well done.
I'm not going to ruin anything for you. I promise you that. Don't. You've watched the best part of the movie, though, I think.
Is it as good as the first one?
Okay, so I was hoping I'm glad you asked. There's just no way to say if it is or not because it's just not original like the first one. The original, the first one was just so great. It'd be like if they remade The Waterboy or if they remade, another one of his movies. It has got a lot of laughs in it, though.
Yeah,
it's got a lot. I laughed out loud. I laughed out loud within the first 30 minutes probably 5 times.
I agree.
I laughed out loud.
All right.
In my honestly, the 2 parts that are the funniest for me. There's an actor named Steve Buscemi that's in it, and you know him, and Harrison knows him from.
He's funny.
Scooby-Doo, guess who?
Yes, he knows him from because he was one of the guests on Scooby-Doo.
I just watched him today, and I asked Mommy who he was.
Yes.
And I heard he was a gangster.
He is hilarious,
Well,
and
and
he
the-
doesn't say a whole lot in the movie, but he is absolutely hilarious. And the other really funny part, if you know anything about golf or pro golf,
the golfers.
Rory McIlroy, Scotty Scheffler, Justin Thomas.
all in it?
The old John Daly is in it.
Oh, dude, John Daly
John,
makes the
John
movie.
Daly's really fun.
it's-
John Daly's in it a lot, actually.
Well, he's funny.
But
Period.
he, Bryson DeChambeau is
Yep.
in it, but Scotty Scheffler and Rory McIlroy are really funny in
Yeah,
it too. And there's
they
some
are.
references to some things that have happened to Scotty Scheffler
Yep.
that make it into the movie that are really funny. And there's some really good cameos of people that were in the first movie and just run of the mill
It's
celebrities.
Well, and it's
a
clips.
lot
Like,
of celebrities.
They'll
Yeah.
talk about go to your happy place happy.
Yeah.
And it's a clip from the original Happy
Yeah,
Place
they have a
movie.
lot.
yeah.
They basically reference the
So,
entire
yes.
movie.
do you
And
guys
that-
know how old the original Happy Gilmore is now?
29,
30 years.
30?
It's
Yeah, it was-
30 years old.
Because it was 96,
It was
wasn't it? Was it
96.
95 or
Adam
96?
Sandler was in his early 20s when he
Yeah.
made that movie, and now he's in his mid 50s.
Now I had to look this up with the caddy in the first one
Yeah.
because they play it off in the second one as the caddy was
It's
Will
not because
Zalatoris.
Will Zalatoris was born the year that the movie came out.
The kid
So
with the,
that
the kid with the blonde
is-
hair.
Yeah, blonde.
Yeah,
dude.
that
he's-
kid
he's
is not
choking on the-
actually. Yeah,
And so they
that kid is not actually Will Zalatoris. It's
right.
not-
Well, I
no.
looked it up just to make sure because I was like,
Does he look like him?
yes,
Oh, okay.
yes,
Yeah, he
like
really
striking
does.
resemblance.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh huh.
And so yeah, it's good so far. I'm
Yeah.
yeah. It's been good.
That was funny.
There's
He's,
some part
he's
that-
like dancing with him when he does good, and then next when he does
There's
there,
some-
he's choking
there's
him on the green.
There's some parts that are really overdone, and there's a lot of stuff that they really just sensationalize that just wasn't necessary in my opinion. They really do go over the top, and there's a lot of celebrity cameos. But honestly, the movie so far has a lot of laughs, and if you just
yeah.
watch it as a standalone or something, it really is. It's really
Yeah.
funny.
And there's
Well-
a bunch of Easter eggs too. Like
Yes.
watching that'll throw you like from the first one.
The nostalgia from the first one. So, what I find a lot of times is a sequel's pretty good if you're able to maintain the cast. That may be an obvious statement, but when they make a sequel, Friday comes to mind. I thought Friday
Yeah.
was a great movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they came out with the sequels and they completely changed the cast,
Right.
it sucked.
Well, it's
They-
like American Pie. Like the first 3 American Pies were great, and then after that they started
Same.
bringing in all.
Yeah.
Well, this is Stifler's
And-
cousin.
and-
you know,
Well, it changes the chemistry. The people
It
are just
does.
yeah.
They
people are just fun.
reference everybody who has died.
yeah, in the cemetery.
Yeah, in
Oh,
the
that- that-
the
oh, that
cemetery
was
scene.
great.
There's a scene in the cemetery, and they have a gravestone for every single person who's died
In the
that
first
was in the
movie.
first movie. Everybody from
That-
Bob
who
Barker
actually
to,
died?
Yeah,
No,
Oh.
no,
Yeah,
no, no,
yes.
that died in the movie.
that died in the movie,
I
or in
see.
real life.
Okay.
because the original JACKASS
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it on. Has died.
Hold up,
and-
hold up.
yes.
I'm almost there. Nope, I ain't got it. No.
Okay. Yep.
I think we need to
it's-
make a list of
There we go.
words
There you
that we
go.
can
Jack.
and cannot say.
yeah.
You're gonna miss this putt.
It's pretty well timed.
Yep.
Well, I got the button. I mean,
I like it. By the way, that just means donkey. Hey, I mean, I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're not allowed to say that. Well, there's okay. We got to give your audience.
Well,
That one starts
He's
pre-K at my school on
Yes.
next Thursday.
let's not introduce new language.
Yeah.
2 days
And
before.
this one's going to be in third grade, man.
When they
Third
grow
grade.
up, they grow up quick.
Yes.
So Kinsey and I are going to watch Happy Gilmore either tonight or tomorrow because
Okay.
Liam wants to watch it.
Sure.
Yeah.
And we're like,
yeah,
well,
he was talking about that
We're
last
like,
week.
we're going to watch it first and see if it's okay for you to watch.
I mean, you let him watch Family Guy. I think it's definitely
Ugh.
better than Family Guy.
not
I
really.
wouldn't
He's
do
not
that.
supposed to.
No.
Dude, we were at the pool and he's showing you a clip. Oh my god, that was hilarious. We
Yeah,
were chilling
that's
at
a little
Stu's
much
pool.
right there, man. That's
Kinsey,
a little much.
Kinsey
Yeah.
wasn't there. Edit this.
No, no, she was.
She
Because-
was?
Yes, dude. That was one of the first times we hung out, and Liam's like, "Dad, watch this part," and he was on your phone, and you're like, "Liam, you're not supposed to be watching that." And he's like, "I know, but watch." And then y'all both just start giggling, and then he runs away, and then Kinsey comes up, and she's like, "Stuart, you're letting him watch Family Guy," and he's like, "Liam, I told you not to do that."
I've got middle school kids. There was one time I was walking by my desk and I bumped my knee on my desk and I went, and they go, "Oh man, you sound like Peter Griffin."
That might be my favorite show of all time. That is just that show makes me laugh out loud.
It's got its moments for real.
funny
Yeah,
stuff.
for sure.
So is it
Yeah.
rated PG-13?
The movie is, yeah.
It's not R.
Well, it's not. There's
not
not a
R.
movie. Was it?
No. Happy Gilmore 2.
Oh, Happy Gilmore.
It's PG-13.
It's PG-13.
I would
Okay.
imagine. I don't
It is.
think I heard the F word at all in the movie. I don't think the F word was
Yeah, that'd be pretty strong for an Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it's like so Happy was one of his first movies he put out.
Yep.
Right?
The second one. Well, it was second like main
Well, it's
one
Happy
where he was
Madison.
like the.
I said one of
Yeah,
his.
yeah,
It was
I
Happy
think
Madison Productions because of
Yes.
Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison.
Correct.
Right?
Yes.
And so, in all of his movies now, like even The Wrong Missy, that is one of my all-time favorite movies. If y'all not seen it,
What movie?
The Wrong Missy. It's on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen that movie 10 times, and I still about pissed my pants.
You're saying
laughing.
what? Say
The Wrong Missy.
the wrong Missy. Okay.
And it's an Adam Sandler. It's Happy
Look it
Madison, but he's not in it. But it's got all the cast that are in all of his movies. His real wife.
His posse.
His whole family's in this too.
Yes,
his whole
yeah,
family, like both of his daughters are in it.
Yeah, I mean,
and
it's-
his wife is in it.
The guy,
Steve-
the guy with the cockeye, like he's like,
Steve
he's one
Buscemi,
of
the guy with
guards.
the cockeyed,
Yeah.
David Spade, a lot of those
Yeah,
guys
David
are.
Rob
Spade,
David
Schneider was
Spade
in this.
is
David Spade is not in this
not
one.
this one.
Chris
Rob-
Rock's not in this one.
Chris
Rob
Rock's not in it.
Snyder is the
How
guy.
about
the guy from
Kevin
Grown Ups.
Kevin
2.
James? Kevin James?
Nah, I didn't see
Nick
him in it.
Swartzen
Yes.
is in
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yes,
He's
that
in it.
part's funny.
Yes, it
that
is.
actually, I don't think Nick Swartzen's very funny, but that part
Yeah.
of that movie is really funny.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's definitely worth it. It's definitely worth a watch, though.
Yeah.
It really is. It's entertaining. You will laugh out loud. You will laugh out loud a bunch during
Okay,
this.
I'm looking forward to
It's-
it. Well,
it's
we
really.
went
It's
to-
not going to win any Academy Awards, but it's definitely.
We went to supper
Well
tonight.
worth it.
Not to change the subject, but I'm changing the subject.
You went to where?
We went to supper tonight at a place that I was pleasantly surprised by.
We got a
So-
polo on, so I figured you had to dress up for a date night. Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't call it a date night. We
Burger King.
It's called Applebee's.
Okay, have you guys ever heard of Hardee's? No, so we let's see. So Lund, Renee's mom or father passed away. So
yes,
we
sir.
we were out there at the Lord and Stevens Funeral Home out past Danielsville, right?
Sure.
So we stopped by there to visitation, right? Mm-hmm. And then afterwards, we're like, man, there's nothing in the area to eat because there's nothing. There's
There's
to
a
eat.
hibachi place there
Where?
in Danielsville, right by the Burger King.
Really?
Yeah,
Yes.
back
I did
behind
not.
it.
The
I did
king
not know
of
that.
burgers in
So
Danielsville.
we went to Comer of all places to a place called Maggie's Cafe.
Okay.
Pretty good spot.
Okay.
I mean, really, like maybe one of the best chicken parms I've ever had. Big fan of chicken parms, by the way, but it was really good. So shout out to Maggie's.
Okay.
You done good, Maggie.
Well,
and I
there you
even
go.
met her grandmother.
Okay. We enjoyed a restaurant that features a animal that's very rare but has been featured at the Atlanta Zoo called Panda Express.
The Panda Express.
Panda Watch.
Panda
Yes.
Express was delicious.
Panda Express. Yes.
Panda Express is the
And
new one that
Harrison,
opened.
tell them what you got to eat.
Honey nut shrimp.
up there next to Pritchard Tire.
Yes.
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 Yeah, I got their orange chicken.
I
That's a
got
good
that
spot.
too.
It's a good spot.
I got the plate. I got orange chicken and then sesame chicken, then the white rice right there with it.
See, I
Yes,
just
it was
did the
good.
bowl, and like when
That's
they
what
first,
they did.
When they first opened, they sent out all the coupons to like people around Commerce. It was like buy a bowl, get a bowl, and so I did that.
They are fantastic with catering.
Really?
And
Panda
if you
Express?
go get in like if you want like for your faculty or whatever, like or your staff or something, they will hook you up. They'll give you more than what you actually ordered, and then on top of that, if you do that, they give you more coupons too to pass out to people,
was
gift
pleasant-
cards, and they'll give you a gift card for like a raffle or something. Like we got a
cool.
$25 gift card from
Yeah.
there, and
So hey, when we did our reverse raffle for East Jackson last year, I actually contacted Zips Car Wash, and they donated a $50
Wow.
gift card and like a trash receptacle
Yep.
that goes in your car and some air fresheners and like a
Yep.
microfiber towel and stuff. And I was like, that's pretty cool. I wouldn't think that a Zips Car Wash would.
On a cold call, especially, right?
Right. I mean,
Depending on
I
who you
saw.
are.
I saw it online. It was like ask about our because I originally looked at doing it for sponsorship, like for like fundraising to where my kids go out and they sell car washes. Right. They sell car wash cards. They get
Yep.
1%. We get 1%.
That's cool.
All that.
All right.
And then they were like, we do free stuff too. So
We did a
was cool.
tailgate a few years ago, and we had Willie's catered. I thought they did pretty good.
Okay.
Same. They brought so much food.
Well, guys, he's going to need to get back in a minute. If that's okay, if we
Yeah.
can go ahead
Yeah,
and
let's
stump
do
stew
it.
with some riddles real
Stump
quick. Okay.
stew.
All right. So
Okay,
I'm going to
bring
hand
it
the.
on.
I'm going to hand the.
Here we go. Hey,
Headphones off.
Let's do the.
Let's do the music. He wants to hear the music
okay.
too.
All right.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Here we go. All right. right, Harrison Lunn on the mic. Let's see if he can stump Stew.
Okay, so what Harrison is going to do is he has some riddles for Stuart, okay? And he's going to tell you the riddle, and he already obviously knows the answers to these, but he is going to try to stump Stew with some very, very, very complicated riddles. Are we ready, Stuart?
I'm ready.
All right, Harrison, you ready?
I am ready, Riddler.
Okay, go ahead.
So a father and a son are in a car accident. An ambulance takes the father to a hospital and the son to a hospital. At the son's hospital, they called the doctor, and the doctor said, "I can't operate on this boy. He's my son." But remember, the father is still in the hospital. How?
Because it was his mom.
How'd you know that?
Oh. You have to wake up earlier than that to stump Stew, young man.
Okay, so a girl falls off a 20-foot ladder, but she doesn't get hurt. How?
Because the ladder was laying on the ground.
No,
Oh, that was my answer.
no, she was on the first step.
She was on the first step.
Stump.
It was still... Consider yourself stumped, Stew.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stew.
So a man's in a race. He passes up the person in second place. He gets in second place. How?
A man's in a race, and he passes the person in second place.
Wait, no. What place does he get in?
Second.
Yes.
Stew.
The answer was he passed a person in second place.
Don't do this one. Do this one right here.
No, I want to do the
Don't
match.
don't do that one. Do this one. This one's better.
Why can't I do the match?
Okay, we'll do the match one.
So a man, it's raining and pouring outside. A man's outside. He finds a cabin. In the cabin, there's a stove, a candle, and a fireplace. He only has one match. What does he light first?
He only has one match, but he finds a stove, a candle, and a fireplace.
He lights the match first.
Oh!
Oh,
Stew.
Stuff and stew like I do.
so a rooster lays an egg at the top of a barn. Does the egg roll left or right?
Roosters can't lay eggs.
Don't let him see.
Hey, look, we're not stumping Stew, but I stump my high school seniors with those exact ones daily.
Smarter than a senior.
Okay, so I have the head of a human, the arms of a human, and the legs of a human, but I do not have the face of a human. What am I?
Can I give you my answer? I said somebody who got decapitated.
I said a zombie.
And those are both incorrect?
Correct.
Incorrect.
Yeah, well, yeah, correct. They are incorrect.
Correct that they were incorrect.
Okay.
Okay. So the arms of a human.
The head of a human and the legs of a human, but not a face of the human.
Is it a piece of furniture?
No, a shadow.
A shadow.
Oh! Say it. You got it.
Stop!
You got stumped. Stew got stumped.
Okay, I'm gonna give you
The
an.
last one. 2 fathers and 2 sons.
Okay, so
We got to be careful now, boys. It's 2025.
there are two in the car. There are 2 fathers and 2 sons, but there are only 3 people in the car. How?
Oh, I know this one.
Yeah.
2 fathers
Don't say it.
and
Don't
2
answer
sons.
I'm not.
But there were only 3 people in the car.
Yep.
Okay. Can I ask any clarification questions?
Yes, you can ask it.
Okay. Is it a play on words? Like, are we referring to a spiritual son? Or are we referring to the actual sun in the sky? No.
There are 3 people in this car, but there's 2 fathers and 2 sons.
Should I give him the answer?
No, do not.
No, I want to answer it.
Couldn't one father? It's his grandfather, the father and the son.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it.
Okay, I'm gonna give you an extra. This is in a riddle. It's just just a trivia question.
Oh, the lightning round, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. What's
Here we go.
Will and my dad knows this, so don't say it.
Okay.
What's the
Hey, watch
oldest?
that mic. That mic's about to fall.
What's
you
the
go.
oldest soft drink in America?
Bold of you to
Oldest-
assume that I know this.
Soft drink in America.
Oh yeah, dude. Never mind.
Okay,
We talked about this during
I'm
All-Star
gonna
game.
I'm gonna say that the obvious answer. Excuse me. Don't say anything. I'm gonna talk my way through this. I'm gonna say that the average Joe would say Coca-Cola, and that almost seems too obvious to be
That
the
was
correct
my
answer.
guess.
So I'm gonna go no. A close second would be Pepsi. That seems maybe a little bit too obvious as well. Therefore, I'm going to submit that the oldest soft drink in America is RC Cola.
That was actually my guess, not Coke.
Incorrect. It was Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper's the oldest soft drink in America?
Stuart, you got it.
Stu got stumped at the 23 flavor.
Harrison, great job, buddy.
Hey,
stuff,
great job,
Harrison.
but I think I bested you, fella. You have to wake up awfully early in the morning to crisp these cookies.
Okay, bye everyone.
Bye, Harrison. It's been great having you,
Bye,
buddy.
Harrison.
All right.
Thanks for coming, bud.
Can he get out? Okay. Is he good?
You should. Well, he just locked the door. No, you locked it. There you go. Yep. There it is.
All right.
All right.
I'm enjoying this special guest feature. It's kind of fun.
Well, for those speaking of right, oh my gosh. Speaking of those special guests, right? We the other noise that you heard in the background was my little one Ryan. I was going to introduce her, but she is currently chasing your son across the street.
Okay.
So yeah, well, hey, look, we are going to hear a word from our sponsor, and we will be right back. For the freshest produce around, you got to get to Calhoun's Produce, located in Ashburn, Georgia. Come to them for all your produce needs during the growing season. Reach them at 229-273-1887 or text Calhoun, CALHOUN, to 72727. And remember, if you need the beans, baby, they got the means. And we're back. Appreciate Rob Calhoun and his family, Calhoun Produce, down in Ashburn, Georgia.
Calhoun.
Yeah, Calhoun. Last name, down in Ashburn, down near Turner County.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, a friend I met down there when we were living in South Georgia.
They have a farm.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep. And there's my little one again. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, remember if you need the beans,
Maybe they got the beans.
they got the means.
They got the means. That's what you're saying.
They got the means to get the beans.
I like it.
Means to get the beans.
All right.
I like it.
They grow green beans. That's their thing.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Soybeans, green beans.
I like
yeah.
it. I like it.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, life in South Georgia is polar opposite that it is here, and I miss it every day.
It is. It is chill, man.
The only thing I don't miss is the Gnats, but we were there for 2 years. You get used to them, right? Out on the football field, coaching football, the Gnats. But hey, they got this thing called No Gnats. I think I told you about
Oh,
this.
I know what
Yeah.
No
When
Nats
y'all- when
is.
y'all went
Yes.
down there.
Got to keep
We
it
go
mouth
to
closed.
Colquitt County. We go down to Moultrie. Yeah.
You spray No Nats under the under the bill of your hat. Oh, it smells like lemongrass, so it smells delicious. And you just like they don't mess with your face. You'll feel them on their
the
legs and
alone?
stuff. Yeah,
I got a good friend in Albany,
yeah.
and
Albany. That's what, so
Albany.
we were right above there in
Albany.
Leesburg.
Leesburg,
So we
yeah.
lived like 1 mile outside of Doherty County.
Yep.
oh, you grew up there.
No. So all right. So when Hannah and I got married, we lived in Noonan.
Okay.
And then when she got her master's to be a midwife, we moved to South Georgia for 2 years.
She was at Phoebe Putney.
No, she was in Coeur d'Alene.
Okay, gotcha.
At Chris Regional.
I'm with you.
That's where Ryan was born. Was
Okay.
Cripp County.
Crisp County.
Cripp County.
I got a friend that's the head baseball coach at Crisp County High School.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Well, I like South Georgia as well. It's got a unique charm to it,
Yep.
but I have to be very cognizant to slow myself down when I go to visit my friends in Albany because things just move at a slower pace.
Oh,
They
big
do.
time.
And
Yes.
I talk fast naturally. I move fast. I think fast, and I just have to make myself throttle back when I go down there.
Well, we have our annual North-South All-Star tournament where I'm the North head coach, and then the guy from Ben Thrasher from LaGrange is the South head coach. Our North team is from Atlanta and Athens, basically, and then other kind of smattering of other places in North Georgia, anywhere above I-20. And this club Sunset Country Club. They're fantastic. They're always great to us. But you can tell the kids who are from North Georgia compared to the kids who are from South Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
But
can really tell.
I would say growing up in LaGrange and visiting there frequently, I would not call that South Georgia. And I know it's just a
Moultrie?
LaGrange.
Oh, okay, LaGrange. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
Moultrie most definitely South Georgia.
See, this is where it's played. This is where it's played.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, not in LaGrange.
Right.
No, we're not playing in LaGrange. We're playing in
yeah.
Moultrie. Yeah, Moultrie is definitely
Moultrie,
Pretty country.
Yes.
Colquitt, because it's
Yes.
Colquitt County.
That's
Dude,
Colquitt County,
The
yes, sir.
Packers down there. Dude,
Oh yeah,
watching.
that is some
Did we
good
talk
football
about
down there.
Did we
yeah.
talk about Titletown High on here on
That's
the show?
Valdosta. Yeah,
Valdosta.
Well,
but the coach had been at Colquitt County
Colquitt, correct.
because he originally was at Hoover.
Correct.
This
From
is
two-a-days.
Rush Probst.
Rush Probst.
So he had
Have
been
you
at
seen
Hoover.
that show?
Oh yeah,
He
the
turned-
two family.
No,
Two family man.
Yes.
Well, there's two different shows he was on.
There's
First one was
Two-A-Days,
Two-A-Days,
and
which
then
were-
there's Titletown
and
High.
there's Titletown High, which is on Netflix.
Netflix.
Did
It
they
was really good.
Did they address? I saw the one on Netflix. Did they address the football academy that he was trying on one of those shows?
I don't know if because that happened because Titletown High ended with basically him leaving.
Right.
Yeah.
He tried to petition
Start
to
a-
and got dangerously close to
Oh, are you talking about at Moultrie?
getting
oh,
football academy built.
Yes.
The
Okay.
idea. Go ahead.
In Colquitt County, you're talking
Yes.
about? Okay, well, that had happened before this. Okay,
What's the
because
difference
then,
in that and IMG?
Okay, well, this is what he's talking.
This was a
well,
public.
This is what he's talking about.
public school.
Apparently, he tried to get there's one building or something that they weren't using in Colquitt County. He tried to get 7th grade through 12th grade football players to only go to this building
Just
and
football.
have all the teachers and everything there.
If you're going to
Yes.
do that, South Georgia's the place to do it.
South Georgia
Yeah.
good place to-
Yeah,
He
Colquitt
almost
County,
he
yeah.
almost pulled it off.
And they almost pulled it off. Yeah,
But this
just
is
about.
but this
yeah.
is what was amazing. How is it different than IMG? It's
Mm-hmm.
public, tax funded school.
Is IMG not? Is it private?
Yeah.
Is it it's
Yeah,
private?
It's private deal, which is set up. through
But they
private
play
funds.
but they play public schools. Well, I guess that makes sense.
They can play whoever they want.
play whoever they want.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we have 2 private schools in our region.
Sure.
We got Prince Ave
Right.
and Hebron in our region.
Commerce,
I don't know.
Commerce regularly plays private schools.
I don't
Yeah.
think that IMG is part of any region in Florida, though. I'm
No.
not sure
They
they are.
play everybody out of state.
Yeah, because
I
their
mean,
whole schedule is a national
Well,
schedule.
and they're
Yeah.
set up with private
Yes.
funds to be a sports
right.
school.
They're a
That's their-
sports.
that's their
They're a
thing.
sports performance academy.
That's right.
And they were trying to build one in Alabama too. It was going to be called the USA Academy, and that was going to be the team that Rush Probst was going to be the head of. And they actually were recruiting some kids that had also been recruited by Bishop Sycamore.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And we all know about Bishop Sycamore. I tried to schedule them in golf, but they never called me back. But
Well, seeing the whole Rush Probst
Yes.
thing happen in Valdosta with Nub, right? Like,
Nub,
with,
yep.
with all of that, like that man single handedly like ruined Valdosta program, like
Yeah.
pun intended there. Okay, but
I just got
but so like I was following that real time when we were down there, like
yeah.
because
So you were down there at that time?
correct,
Okay.
yeah, we were in Lee County at that time,
Okay.
and like so watching it unfold and then just knowing what happened, being down there, and then going back and watching it on TV was pretty cool because so we went to the Lee County Valdosta game that year when like Trojan Field is on that TV show, like it's on that
Yep.
series,
Yeah.
and they're there. So and I didn't know they were making a video of it. So going back and watching, I was like, oh, I didn't notice that the film crews were there, on the sidelines. But I wanted to see Rush Probst coach. Like
Yeah.
that was a
Well,
goal
he's
of mine.
a hell of a coach.
Oh,
There's
he's
no
a great
question. There's no
coach, yeah.
question about it. Now there is no rivalry. You could not convince me that there's a stronger rivalry than Valdosta and Lowndes
Lowndes.
County.
No.
Those
that is
people hate each other. I mean, it is a
Yep.
vicious, ferocious
Yeah.
hatred that
If
those
you
two schools
ask
have
somebody
between one
from there, are you Valdosta or Lowndes, they are adamant about which one they are.
It's almost like the
Lowndes.
Roll Tide War Eagle in,
Yeah.
in Alabama.
It really
They're like,
is.
oh, Lowndes. I'm not Valdosta.
And like
Yeah, or-
people,
yeah,
people
yeah.
don't like each other over who you pull for. You know, I mean, it's like a problem down there.
Right.
That is big, but I'll tell you this. I was talking to Charlie the other day because Charlie, like, he's my real estate broker, and in the thing that he has, right, his picture, he's sitting there and he's got on a quarter zip. It's a UGA quarter zip, right? I'm not a Georgia fan, and I told him, I was like, look, I'm gonna do my headshots. I like the quarter zip, right? I like the idea. I don't want to copy you, but I like the quarter zip idea. But most of my quarter zips are Tennessee. And I told Hannah's like, just wear one of those. And I was like, I'm not going to do that.
Nah,
we're right
either.
above Athens. But as silly as it is, people in this world today would
Wouldn't
not
not
use
call
me
you.
as a realtor because I have on a Tennessee shirt.
Around here,
You're one of
especially.
my,
Like,
you're one of my best friends. I wouldn't call you at all.
Right.
No.
I mean, and so, but it's crazy that it's like,
Dumb redneck.
yeah, hey, listen,
It's
prefer the term hillbilly.
It's hard for me to listen to you talking about a Tennessee quarter. I mean,
Now, if I'm looking for some property up near Dollywood or something,
I can't sell there.
me and my cousin are looking to rent up near Pigeon Forge, Signal Mountain, Tennessee.
Matt had what I thought was a pretty good idea, which is where we would talk about something that we are not currently good at, that we wish we were better at, that perhaps another person at the table, or maybe
Yes.
definitely somebody at the table
Is good at.
other than
Yeah.
us is. By the way, another shout out to Lynn. You had a very good word. We need to have a word of the day here, guys. Smattering. That's going to be my word of the day. I'm going to make sure I use smattering. At
I've
least
heard
several
that.
times.
I've heard that.
use,
on
it,
the-
use it at church on Sunday.
Smattering.
Smattering,
There
yes.
certainly are a smattering,
smattering of others,
of
yes.
others in the congregation today.
You use the term mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Mayonnaise, a lot of people in here.
Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise, a lot of people in there. Smattering of mayonnaise.
Well, I can start this session if you want.
Kick it off.
I gotta think.
You guys are both good at something that I'm not. That's fixing stuff. I'm a good fix-it person.
I'm good at fixing.
I'm terrible at it. I'm awful.
You are not
There's
good at
there's certain things I can. There's certain things I figured out, and Stuart's helped me with a bunch of stuff. You've helped me with some stuff, but man, I wish I was better at it. Just random, just everyday fix it type of stuff around the house. But you guys are awesome at that. You know, y'all are your own handymen, basically.
Is it that you don't have an interest in
Yeah.
wanting to do it? Don't have an interest in learning how to do it?
Pretty much, yeah.
Got it.
Pretty much. It just doesn't interest me.
Got
It just doesn't. You know, I'm just one of these people. If I can't figure out how to do it, and here's the biggest thing with that is that I could eventually figure it out, but I'm very impatient.
Yeah.
I'm extremely impatient.
So my father-in-law could fix any car, and it would amaze me. He would walk up to it, look at it for about a minute or two, and he would know what the problem was, know how to fix it.
Right.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
I don't have that gift.
You two,
if I have a problem, I like to learn about it and then fix that problem.
Yeah.
I'm a problem solver.
It's not that I'm good at fixing; it's that I will sink myself into
Right.
it until I figure out how to fix it.
YouTube, baby.
That
That-
YouTube, yeah.
Like legitimately, man.
the two of y'all together have more tools than I've ever seen in my life.
And I'm
I've
not
never
afraid to
seen-
ask
yeah.
questions.
I take that
'Cause
as a compliment.
I'll tell the listeners
thank
this.
you, Mr. Lund.
A few. Let's see. It was beginning of June, and I knew it was the day that my wife had surgery.
Yeah. I know where this is going.
Oh, I have a chain on my keychain. My keychain. I had a chain on my keychain, and this was from my fraternity back at Young Harris. It got wrapped around my key in the ignition because I was just kind of in a hurry. It slung up, and it's just the weirdest thing. I couldn't have done that
like
again.
his key went through
Yes,
the
through
loop
of the chain
Yeah.
into my ignition. I could not get the key out of my ignition because when you turn the key back,
It
you know,
has
this
to
is a
go
2011.
in.
This is an actual key that goes into a car, you know. So I was flipping out because the car wouldn't turn off. And I was afraid like my battery was going to die, the car was going to die, you know, and I need the car,
You
obviously.
got the car turned off, but the key wouldn't come
But the
out.
key would
we
not
could not get the
yeah,
key
but
to come
the
out.
battery was still on in the car.
Right, the
Yes.
switch was on,
So
yes.
Will has many little circular saws, and he came over and spent a good at least hour, sawing through the loop of a chain.
That was some hard
when
metal.
What
we
did you use?
Dremel.
Okay.
yes,
Dremel with a cutting disc.
I have a Dremel tool.
yes.
There's all kind of attachments on those things.
So this was, just watching this. I could see it was going to happen, and he was just getting really frustrated with it or whatever. And then finally got it off, and he looked like I've never seen him just like really proud of some work that he's done before.
I was like, hey, sorry about your key
Yes,
here.
but
Once he
that
told
key
me-
actually still works. Actually,
bet it
that key
does.
still technically works. But
Once he said there's a spare
Well-
key inside, I'm not worried about the key because I was nicking the key with
Yes,
the Dremel because
yes.
it wasn't a large. It was a
once he said
1-inch
that, he went to
disc.
town,
Well,
baby.
and
Went to
you're-
town.
and you're
Yeah.
right up on it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, so
You're
that's
in the
mine,
cracks
guys.
and
Yeah.
crevices.
I'm glad you asked him. I would have brought my grinder over.
Right. I was getting ready to get the chainsaw out.
I
and
would
just
have
cook
had
it.
your steering wheel cut off.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was mine, guys. There you go.
Okay.
I'll go.
After you.
I'm gonna say I'm not good at finishing things. And it drives my wife if she listens to this, she is going to be like, praise the Lord, amen, retweet, whatever.
Yes.
Because I will start something, I will get 90% of the way done, and I'm like, all right, it's good enough. Like and like so finishing.
I do that.
Right.
And
I'll do that.
I don't know if that's my ADHD.
That's part of the frustration and being impatient too. That's
Yeah.
another thing. I want it to be done.
Well, it's like take my back porch for example, right? Like my dad and I did it over spring break. It looks great, but the back porch is a mess. Why? Well, I cleaned up the tools, but there's still things out there that need to go. It needs touch-up painting, and I need to put I need to put hooks up so I can hang the swing. I need to put hooks up so I can hang plants. All that stuff, and it's like, nah, I'll get around to it later.
I do that.
And so yeah,
I do that same thing. Plus, I'll be in the middle of a project and something else catches my attention.
Yep.
Right. Yeah.
It's not even that I don't want to finish what I'm doing. It's not even that I don't want to finish what I'm doing. I'll be like, oh, I need to do that.
Yeah.
And then I'll be in the middle of like 4 different things before I know it.
I'm a terrible multitasker. I've gotten to the point where I don't even try anymore. My wife is a phenomenal one. I'm awful at multitasking, and I just don't think like that. I've got a one-track mind.
Well, you know what's interesting?
And-
Park here for just a second. I listened to this on the radio the other day, and it really caught my attention. Do you know that in a given 5-minute period of time while you're awake, there are over 1,000 different pieces of stimulus, both subconscious and conscious, that are competing for your attention?
that's it. Only 1,000.
There's probably more than that. So then it went on to say, this idea of multitasking is BS. You're not truly multitasking because the human brain is designed to only focus on one thing and one thing correctly, and to give it your attention at a time. So when you're multitasking, quote unquote, air quotes, you're doing two things half-assed. You're not really doing.
Have you ever watched Parks and
sure.
Recreation? Ron Swanson on the show, kind of everybody's hero on the show, says, "Never half-ass two things, whole-ass one thing."
Whole ass one thing. Love Ron Swanson.
Yes.
I think
Great
I'll have
quote.
that third steak after all.
Yes.
Well, and like you were talking about, like you were in the middle of something and something else catches your attention. Like today, after we got home from the doctor's appointment that we had right this afternoon before I started cooking dinner, I went upstairs, was playing the PlayStation, and I was in the middle of one game, and I was like, all right, I'm tired of this. Click, click.
Yeah.
Pulled up another game, played it for 10 minutes. I'm tired of this. Click, click.
Tired of this.
And I was like, man, it's so easy to do it in today's society.
It really is.
And if I'm that way, I know that the generation
Right.
after me is going to be
Well,
that
these
way.
kids are on their phones all the time. And okay, so what's your cell phone policy at the school now?
Oh, dude. Hey, I tell you what, man.
Woo, we're
All right.
about to
Y'all get to
break
write
down
your-
the
y'all get to make
justice
your
on
own?
ours.
No, the freaking state made
yeah,
it.
the
It is
governor
now,
made ours.
It is illegal for
Yes.
grades K through 8 to have a cell phone out at school, period. They said because our 8th grade's at the high school. I don't teach 8th grade, but it's at the high school. And so we had our faculty meeting yesterday. It was our first day back on Thursday. And so Strat, our principal, said that no phones, not at lunch, not during the hallways, nothing.
Allowed to have them in your backpack?
Yeah.
They have to be
in
turned
case-
off.
in
They can be
case-
turned
they
off
cannot-
in your
they cannot be
backpack.
In
on
case
your
of
phone.
emergency,
But
and so
if
that you
we
can call your
see
parents
one,
after
but if
school.
we see one, we have to report it to admin.
So we're supposed
We
to
have
write
the
them
same
up.
policy y'all do. We have the exact
And then what
same.
happens?
Yes.
You confiscate it?
And parents, I think after the second time, I think they can maybe get it back once, but then like after the second time, the parents have to come and get it.
So
How about
I don't-
watches and
yeah.
glasses? Are those fall in the same category?
So yeah, so smartwatches. I mean, here's my deal with it, right? The high school, so that's the 8th grade thing. The high school is they don't want them during class. They don't want AirPods during class. If they have earbuds that are plugged into their Chromebook, that's fine while they're working on a project. If they're watching a video, doing an ed puzzle, whatever. But the high schoolers, they can have theirs in the hallways and at lunch. But other than that, they're not supposed to have them. But here's my deal with it. I have seniors who have been they were born with a phone in their hand.
Sure.
They have now for 13 years been able to be on their phone, do the AirPods,
Yeah.
have the watches. Right?
Yeah.
Here's the deal. The issues with stuff at school and bullying and fights and drama that happen at school does not happen over text message. It happens over Snapchat. It happens over Instagram. It happens over Facebook, Twitter, X,
Right.
all that stuff.
Social media.
They can't do that on a watch. They can make phone calls, and they can send text messages.
Yeah,
on the watch.
Yeah.
You're
So-
probably like me, and I'm not at the high school with my golfers. If we cancel a golf match,
I text them.
I've got to text my group out.
Yes.
I got to text the guys out immediately.
Right.
I can't
And-
wait for an announcement to come. No,
And they don't do announcements during the day for us either.
Right.
They wait
And-
until 3 o'clock to do
Yeah,
it.
I need to let my guys know.
Okay,
Right.
okay.
And I've told my guys, I said, you are never to be on that phone when a teacher is talking. Ever.
I'm gonna play
And I
devil's
said,
advocate.
yeah.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate real quick. You say that, and I hear you, and that makes sense. But we figured it out in 1998 without cell phones, how to whether or not a practice
Well,
was going
but
to get
that's the
canceled.
thing. We
or-
weren't born with a phone in our hand, though.
And they
either.
could also they
And
would also
this
make
is
all calls.
second nature to them. They don't know a world without cell phones.
That's true.
This group does
They
not.
were socialized with cell phones.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah.
because I got my first smartphone when I was in high school. I was a junior or senior in high school when the Droid came out, and that was my
Yeah.
first.
I was a full blown.
We were real cool. We had the Zach Morris phone,
We had
man.
we had the T-Mobile
Stuart
flip
tried
phone.
to order a pizza until Mr. Belding intercepted it. And, yeah. All right. Well,
When did you get your first cell phone? What?
college. Yeah.
I was just getting out of college.
Yeah.
I was a late.
I
bloomer.
had like one of those gray ones, I think like junior or senior year of high school. I remember I was working at Champs at the mall and I had one just so I could like call my dad on it, and
2002 was the first year I had a cell phone.
See, I got a cell phone when I was in 7th grade. I didn't. My
Right.
parents did not let me, and it was a flip phone. It was
Harrison won't
it was
get
an
one
LG.
until he's in.
Yeah.
My parents wouldn't let me take it to school until 8th grade. And then, but here's the crazy part. I was in 7th grade when I got it, right? My parents, with Verizon, they had to buy one, get one free, right? So my dad got one, I got one. My mom got one, we had a free
Yeah.
one. Well, guess who got the free one? My friggin' 3rd grade sister. Now, she didn't have text message. She had literally had phone call, right? And y'all, I'll never forget. Oh, I told this story the other day and it embarrassed the piss out of her. I'd have friends come over after church and we'd be sitting in the back seat of my dad's truck going home, and she's in 3rd, 4th grade, 5th grade, whatever, and she's got her phone, but she doesn't have texting on it. But she wanted my friend to know that she had a phone and be cool, so she would go in there and set alarms, and just leave it in the side, and her alarm would go off, and she'd be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, it's my phone.
Oh, yeah.
My phone's going off. Yeah.
so sorry, guys."
I remember the first phone I had. It only held like 50 contacts.
We had Snake on the phone too.
Snake
That was
on
the
the
only
phone,
Snake.
And then I remember like
Snake.
when I
It
graduated
was
from
like
college,
this Tetris type game too.
Yeah.
that
I
you
had
could
to
play,
start
yeah.
deleting like bottom tier friends for my phone because I was making like adult contacts. I was like, sorry, Scotty, you gotta go.
Sorry, dude. Sorry.
So when are y'all gonna get your kids cell phones?
Oh,
Good
boy.
question. That's what I was about to
yeah.
ask before Stuart gets to what he sucks at.
Maybe maybe high school.
Yeah,
Maybe
I think I don't know. It just depends. I don't mind Harrison having a phone when he gets to like 6th or 7th grade, but I don't want him on social media until he's in high school.
I don't want
Yeah.
Ryan on social media.
I don't
I'll,
want- I
I'll
don't
give
want
her a
him
cell
on-
phone tomorrow
Right.
because she loves talking to
Yeah.
my parents and her and
Right.
Hannah's parents.
Sure.
If it's because the more the kids are away from you, the more contact you want to be able to have with them.
Yeah.
That's the
Absolutely.
thing. Yeah.
So I was thinking,
But we're gonna
4th or
teach.
5th
We're gonna
grade.
really teach some responsibility with him though,
yeah, dude.
because he is not. Yeah, there's gonna be some things that he does not do
The,
with that
the,
cell
the
phone.
problem
until-
is it's just too it's too easy
It's
to stay on the
easy,
phone.
man.
It's
Yeah.
too easy to stay on the phone even during dinner, right? I'm
the
criticizing
tablets,
people.
man.
Well, I'm sitting there with my family and I've got my phone out and I'm like, what am I doing?
I've already
I'm
checked my
supposed to-
phone 4 times since y'all been talking.
I'm supposed
Yeah.
to be. I'm supposed to be here with my family eating dinner. And
Right.
instead, I'm like screwing around with my phone.
But it's just become so commonplace.
and it's
you know?
too easy.
That's the thing.
It's too easy.
So is that what you suck at? By the way, we've talked about what we.
Texting?
Hang on. Wait, before you go there, have y'all heard what Chick-fil-A does? I think they still do it. I know they
Oh, I know that basket where you put your phone
They-
in or
yeah.
something.
Have you heard about
that's
it?
No.
Yeah.
They give you a box, and the whole family puts their phone in the box, and they give it to a Chick-fil-A employee. They tape it up. They give it back to you. You set it on the table while you eat your dinner. Nobody opens the box. No nothing. Whenever you just sit down and have dinner as a family with no phones.
This is their policy.
No.
No.
This is something they offer. And then when you finish,
Okay.
you carry your box back up there. If the tape's not broken, they open it and they give everybody at the table ice cream.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
That's kinda cool.
Oh, it's awesome.
yeah,
It's awesome.
I like that.
So
I like
and
that.
it's like rewarding that.
Yeah.
A thing we used to do when we were in college to stay off our phones. We would put all of our this was like when none of us
like
had
that.
smartwatches. We'd all put our phones in the middle of the table, like face down.
Yeah.
And when they started, they were on silent, but they still vibrated, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the first person to touch their phone bought everybody's dinner.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I like that.
because all the phones are buzzing. You don't know if it's yours. You don't know if something's going on.
Right.
But like we're sitting down having a dinner.
Well, the only
cool.
thing is like, what if there's an emergency or something? Like,
mean,
what
I
if
get-
one?
yeah.
That's the only thing. I mean, just learn to be responsible with it.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I don't like rules. You know.
Well,
I'm not.
But then again, in 1998, you know, what emergencies happened back then too. You know,
Well, Stuart, we're not in 1998.
back in my day, it's 1998 starting to sound further and further ago,
Yeah.
right? It's starting to sound a long time
Well,
ago.
hey, you can do that if you're struggling with social media. I have a thing on my phone to where if I'm on it for more than an hour, it locks.
Social media is not so much my thing. It's
You're a
text.
businessman,
Text.
yeah.
It's text. People texting me. You know, friends. And it's not just business. It is work sometimes. Like
It's a Spread Eagle podcast group.
got a
Hey
guy-
guys, we doing it tonight?
I've got a guy right now. Get this, who's asking me to come check something out for him on an elevator.
Right now,
He's asking me to go right now, and I'm like, "Are you crazy?"
where's he at? Give him a shout out. Give him a shout out on the show.
He's in Athens, and this is Cedar Shoals High School, and he's like, "Hey, can you come look at something for me?" And I'm like,
Nobody's gonna be in the building till Monday.
Well, they can get me in there, but he's wanting me to go, and I'm like, "You're out of your
Is it
mind."
the principal or
No, I'm saying they're not gonna need it until Monday.
Right. Well, yeah,
Right.
I agree, but the who in the right mind would think that somebody would come out on a Friday night to do and it's, you know?
We're doing a podcast here.
we're good, man.
We're doing a podcast. Hard pass.
Unless somebody's stuck in the elevator that we put in.
And that's not what's going on.
That's Cedar Shows.
Yeah.
Forget
Wait, hang on. So do y'all do the elevators at the Jackson County high schools too?
I did not know, but I did the Jefferson Fieldhouse.
You did.
Yeah, I did
So
install that
none
one.
at East Jackson, no.
No, didn't do any of East Jackson. I did one at Banks at
Okay.
the Banks County High School. What else have I done up this way? The True Hotel that just opened up off the interstate.
Yeah,
Right by,
I didn't even know that was there.
I know it's kind of hidden.
Like
It's in a
until
bad
I saw a
location.
sign and I was like, "What?"
It's kind of tucked away. We did that one. We did the Commerce Civic Center. We did that one.
We're meeting there on Monday for our,
You're meeting there Monday?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You
for
can
our-
ride my elevator.
if I get stuck on that thing or if it breaks.
He
We'll
gave-
call
he-
you out.
he gave you a wink when he said
I'm gonna
that.
shut
You could ride my elevator.
I'm gonna
Ride my
shut it.
elevator.
I'm gonna. You could ride my elevator any day.
All right.
Yeah.
Walked right into that one.
All right, go ahead. What do you suck at, Stu?
What do I suck at? I bet you guys both know the answer to this. I'll tell you what. I'll give you both a guess. What do you think it is?
Staying off your phone.
Stand off my phone. Okay, that's a fair guess, but that's not it. That's not something. That is something I wish I was better at.
I don't know.
Well, then it's got to be something that you two are pretty good at. I don't know that you guys are good at standing off your phones. Maybe you are.
You're not a smart man, but you know what love is.
Yes, I wish I could love like Matt loves. Come on, you know what it is.
I don't know, man.
Something that you're good at that I wish I was better at.
Making friends.
Yes, of course.
Making friends. I don't
Making
know. Being
friends. Yeah,
Music.
I wish
I
I
thought
could
music.
friends.
Maybe I don't know.
No, it's golf.
I'm better
for
at
sure.
music than I am at golf, but
Okay,
I'm not-
You're
yeah.
good at music. But definitely golf. Because like I find
I'm
myself
not
in
very-
situations
not
a
that
lot of
good at
times.
golf. Yeah.
All my buddies from college want to play golf all the time. Business people want to play golf. Together,
Yes.
You know, get into a new group of guys. Like, let's go play golf. I'm, like, I'm lousy at golf. I'm terrible at golf. And what's crazy about it is I'm good at most sports. I just cannot get the swing,
Yeah.
intended, of golf. Don't know why. Tried and tried. And
it's a
tried.
hard sport. It's a really hard sport. It is a.
But it comes
yeah.
natural to some people. It just, I don't know.
I'm not as good as you think. I'm really not. I promise you.
I
I'm
would
not.
say if you shoot scratch, you're pretty good.
I've shot it
Dude, yeah,
one
if you
time.
if you shoot scratch, you're pretty dang good.
I would
I've
say
shot
I'm
it
not a
one
scratch
time.
golfer.
Yeah.
If you shot scratch one time, I
If
would say you're
okay,
pretty
so
good.
if we three went to Double Oaks right now and played like from the whites, what are you gonna shoot? What are you gonna shoot? And I'll tell you what I think I would shoot.
man.
Like in the morning. Let's just say we all go tomorrow at noon or something. I don't know. Like,
I'm
Is
gonna
that an invitation?
no, well, I don't know, man.
I'm gonna be north of 100. I'm gonna be between 100 and 110.
I'd be mid low 80s.
Would you be mid to low 80s?
I would,
okay.
I would think so. I do.
Okay.
I shot.
Okay.
I
Because
shot
I've never
my-
actually
my
played with you before. I've
brains
played with
out.
him before. I've never played with you before.
So you're decent.
I'm decent.
All right.
I've been playing since I was in middle school. My dad instilled in me at a young age that golf is a
Yeah.
sport to play because that on the golf course is where business deals happen.
It is.
And before he knew I was going to be a teacher,
Sure.
he's like, you need to be able to control
Yeah.
the game. If you need to put pressure on this guy to make a deal happen, you need to be good enough to do that. If you need to be able to ease up a little bit and let them get ahead to where you can kind of butter the deal, you need to be able to do that as well.
I wouldn't be able to do that. I wouldn't be able to let somebody else.
Nah.
Just couldn't do it. No.
Now, well, it depends. If we're
Yeah.
if we're about to sell a house or something here, man, if we're going to sell $1 million house, like go ahead, beat me. I'll shoot a freaking 104. I don't care.
No, I like playing. I enjoy playing. I like being outside.
Yeah.
Obviously, I like having cold beverages. Right.
Right.
I love it. Wish I was good at it.
I'd shoot maybe 78 or something. I wouldn't shoot anything crazy right now. I just wouldn't.
And I've only played Double Oaks 3 times.
Double Oaks it can be tricky, but it's pretty wide open.
Especially on the front.
That's an extremely forgiving course.
Yeah, it is. I'm just saying now that it's got some tricky spots to it, but I mean you got to play the course, regardless of where you go. You play one course enough, and you're going to get used to it.
Well, and so we used to play Highland Country Club when I was in high school. That was our home course, and that was a relatively long course at the time, and it's narrow, and it's a link style course, and that was our home course, and it was tough. And we would beat the brakes off of folks when they would come there because we played that course every single day. We played it every day, and the majority of our golfers lived on that course. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And so not even during season, they were out there walking and playing.
Got used to playing.
Have you played it before?
Where is that?
In LaGrange?
No, I've never played any course over there.
I think.
I didn't know
What is it?
y'all played or not.
Hole 11 is when you're shooting. It's got a
Double Oaks.
You'll know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's almost like at the edge of the swamp, right? And you're shooting uphill on a very narrow green, right?
Is that?
And then it opens up, and then
the
it
one
opens
here's
up.
the clubhouse, and it goes right down to the next.
You're
hole.
at the. It's probably the lowest point elevation wise in the
I
entire
understand.
course.
Right. Okay.
And there's like right behind you is the swamp.
But then you're hitting up onto the hill.
hitting up.
That's the hardest hole in the course, in my opinion.
And you're shooting out of a funnel. It's like,
What hole is it?
Number 11.
11. It's 11.
Because the course is weird because there's
But you make the turn at 10.
You make the turn after 10. You make the turn actually between 10 and 11.
That's
not
right.
between or the clubhouse is located there. It's just because some property was
elevated. Yeah. God, I hate
Because you
elevated.
can't even see where it's going.
No.
Right.
Yeah. You just have to hit it. And,
Yep.
Right.
And then it's narrow for probably the first 40 yards, I guess.
Right.
And then it opens up.
It opens up. Yeah. I mean, if you hit a decent drive out there, you can. Yeah. Yeah. I hate elevated greens, and that's what
I do too.
The Muni course down in Albany in Doherty County. It was every single one was a freaking elevated green.
Yeah,
and
especially if you
could
have
not
like a
stand
false
it.
front or something
Dude.
like that. That's ridiculous. Yep. What's the hardest course you've ever played?
I don't know. Probably Highland, honestly. Like, honest to God, as narrow as it is and stuff. I mean, I got decent play in there. I would shoot in mid to high 70s when I was in college because I worked there and I got to play every day. I would go in 3 hours before work and just play every day. And so that was fun doing that. But no, I mean, the courses at the beach, they're pretty wide open and forgiving.
Yeah, they want to do that because they want people to come.
Now, I tell you what, we went to Myrtle last summer. I played the Arrow short course. It's a par 3 course. I went and I played the front 9 that one day, and then I went back. They have it at night. You can go and play night golf. They have lights on the tee boxes and the greens. And so I played the back 9 that evening, and it was dark, and it was fun, but it sucked because I was in between clubs on just about every single hole. And when you hit your ball, it's a short course. So your balls are going up and the lights are as high as a telephone pole. Well, your ball goes higher than the telephone pole, so you lose it above the lights. And if you miss the green, you can't find it. I lost 5 balls on 9 holes that were probably as far from me to you from the green that I could not find. Because when you tee off, it goes above the lights and you lose it. And unless it hits on the green, there was one ball that hit on the green that it took me forever to find because I lost it in the lights and you don't see it come down. So
yeah, those are hard, man.
but the
even without the
front
lights,
9,
that's still hard. Yeah,
the front 9 was fun to play, but and they call it the Arrow course because it's at the edge of the runway from like Myrtle Beach International, whatever it is, and so you're sitting there, you're playing. And there's freaking jumbo jets like taking off.
Oh wow, yeah,
over
right. From the Air Force Base, yeah.
No, just the airport there.
Oh, just the
In
airport
Myrtle.
right
yeah,
there.
It's
Okay.
down on the south end.
I thought there was a base. Is there a base over there? Is there a?
Maybe I don't know.
There's
I've been to Myrtle
There's
twice.
one on the South Carolina coast though.
Panama City's got a Tyndall Air Force Base.
You ever played UGA? You ever
I
played
think
University of Georgia?
that's a tough course.
That's a hard. So UGA is actually fairly wide open. It is just long. It is a long course. It's a professional golf course.
It is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a lot of uphills on that course,
Yes.
too.
Yeah, there's a lot
Steep
of
stuff.
funky stuff on that course. Yeah.
We tried to play Sea Pines this summer when we went to Hilton Head because my father-in-law he played it once and he wants to take me and play where they have the Heritage at.
Sure.
But it's like every time we go, it's either right before the Heritage and it's
Yeah,
closed,
it's impossible to get on, yeah.
or it's closed because they want it to be
They want it to be pristine,
pristine,
yeah.
or it's afterwards when they aerate. And that was what happened to us. We went 2 weeks after it and they had aerated and the course was closed.
I got invited to play there, but I was like, I'm not going to go down there and make a jackass of myself on edit
No.
on that course.
A what? I'm just kidding.
Oh man.
Fail.
All right, guys. Well,
Appreciate y'all listening to Harrison tonight, man. He was
Yeah,
excited
dude.
about doing this.
Absolutely.
I love the special guest
Appreciate
feature.
it, bro.
his enthusiasm is second
He
to
is.
none.
We were riding around on the golf cart the other night with me, Will, and Justin, and he was on a roll, wasn't he?
He was.
That is one smart kid, man.
We need to get
Real-
you on the golf
we're real,
cart.
I
Yeah,
need it's
we're
been a
real
minute
proud
since
of
I've
him.
been on the golf cart. Yeah.
So we.
These days I've been falling asleep at like 9.
Yeah. Well.
I got your text. I was already asleep. by the time I got that
Yep.
text.
Yeah. Well, it'll probably be earlier now with us starting back school, and it'll start getting darker sooner. So I got to get Ryan in bed before I can go. That's my stipulation. What I
Don't blame you. I don't blame you.
I'll tell you one more thing I wish I was better at, and that's like patience with babies.
Oh man.
And like I don't say this because I want y'all to think I'm a terrible father, because I'm not a terrible father. But like I don't do babies well. And like Ryan, like
I don't do people who act like babies well.
right,
Yeah,
agreed.
That's my
Agreed.
thing. When he acts,
And like Ryan, she'll whine and stuff, but I'm telling y'all, she's 4, she's almost 5. She is like attached to my hip, and that's my homie. That's my ride or die.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like Renly,
Daddy's
man.
girl. Yeah.
Yes, and like I love Renly to death, and she'll sit there and she's a baby, and I don't do baby. Like, what's wrong? I need you to tell me what's wrong. And I'm getting better at figuring it out. Right? Well, she's crying. It's been 3 hours. She probably needs to eat.
Probably hungry.
Right?
Yeah.
And you can tell the different cries. But I wish I was better at like just being patient, because it's like, all right, I want to fix. Like I said, I'm a problem solver. I want to fix the
Right,
problem,
right.
and I want it to be done.
Well, I think that's a guy thing.
Like,
I think most guys are to varying degrees that
well,
way.
my thing, I think y'all's, you know, dealing, well, she can hear right now, dealing with your wife, right?
Yeah.
If there is an issue, I don't want to hear, I want to say, how do we fix it
I
right now?
know.
I want to fix it.
Oh,
I don't
man.
like, it's just like, I've heard this described about the Russians. We respect action, force, right there. Yes, that's it. I want to know, how do we fix it?
Yeah.
We can sit there and say, well, this is a disaster. No, that's awesome. Good for you. How are we going to deal with it now?
and
What do you want me to do?
You
about
just
it?
described the fundamental difference between males and females.
Yeah.
I think
What do you
that's
want
it.
me to do
Because my
about it?
wife will tell me something. I'm like, well, let's do this. Why don't we
Yes.
try this? How about if we?
Yes.
And she goes, don't try to fix it.
No,
I just need you to
said,
listen. And
no,
I go,
I don't want to.
well,
No,
listen's not gonna-
I need to
no,
fix
no,
it.
no, no, no.
I'm a fixer.
Listen's not going to fix anything.
Nope.
What-
Because
you
we
know?
could sit here and talk about how bad things are, or we could have action.
And so you see it the same as
Yes.
I do in education, right? In education, people, all they want to do is piss and moan
Yeah.
and gripe and complain.
Do
like,
something.
Like if I go to my admin with a problem, like I'm like, hey, here's a problem. Here's how I think we can fix it. And that's something, yes, I know, that's not what you said. I'm not going to say that on the air. But I'm glad Ryan brought her coloring supplies in here. That's a great drawing by Harrison there.
Sick dragon right there.
But no, I'm like, if I go to my superiors with an issue, I try not to do it unless I got a problem or a solution.
Yeah, don't bring me the problem without the solution.
I don't ever.
Like now,
Don't bring me the problem without the solution.
now I'm gonna bring this problem to my AD. Hey, boss, we ain't got a middle school tennis coach. I can't. I've asked 5-6 people. Like, Stu, you want to coach tennis? You want to be a middle school tennis coach?
I'm pretty lousy at tennis.
Hey,
I don't,
dude,
know, that, I don't know that you'd want me
Hey,
to.
listen,
Don't worry
dude.
about it. We'll work it out, man.
We'll figure that piece
I'll
out.
work
you
with
gotta-
you on that. Yeah.
Look, it throws me back to when we were playing intramural softball in college, and we needed a girl because it's co-ed. We needed a girl, and my best friend put it out on Yik Yak, whatever, back then, Snapchat, Twitter, whatever. He's like, listen, if you're a female with a pulse, I need you standing in the right field tonight. Like, that's all we need. That's
Need a
all
warm
we
body.
need.
Just
we
a
need
body.
a warm body
Yeah.
with a pulse.
Yep.
And it's a female to be standing
You
in the
just
right
described a lot of golf coaches in the state of Georgia, unfortunately. I've got some friends that are great ones. I've got some good I've got some people out there that are really good golf coaches that I stay in touch with and everything. I've tried to help and everything. But there's some people, you meet these people at like area tournaments, even state tournaments sometimes, because they're
business being there.
no clue what they're doing.
See, and we see
So
that.
shout out to my friends from Metter and Rabun County and Toombs County and you guys in Schley County that do a great job. So
Well, and you see that with private schools too, with tennis. Like you'll see they got like somebody who, because GHSA on paper you got to be you got to be a certified teacher to be head coach. Well, they found a social studies teacher who they give $1,000, but their real coach is the pro at the country club.
So one thing I'm going to start doing this year, and I'm kind of making this my mission at some point because I'm looking into becoming like a Google certified teacher, where I can train. I want the stigma of social studies teacher has to be a coach gone from education.
I agree with that.
I want that to be a thing of the past because I think it's boorish and outdated.
I didn't mean to offend you.
No. It's okay because I'm just telling you right now, I want that gone.
Yeah.
I want that out of.
Well, it's like now
Yes.
to be a male social studies teacher,
Right.
you got to coach. Like
But that needs to be gone though.
I agree.
Okay. Because why is our subject being
right?
Why are we subjected to that?
Right. No, I get it.
Because it's basically saying, you're basically minimizing our curriculum, minimizing our subject.
Yep.
And then you're saying you're only good to us if you coach.
Yeah.
That's a requirement.
It's not, but it's a stigma
lot of
that people have.
places
Yeah,
it
yeah.
is a requirement.
There's some places that are, but that needs to be a thing of the past.
It's not
Okay.
at East Jackson, but there are places.
But I will tell you right now that it is, and
like if you
that's
go to
going to be.
interview- if you go to interview for a high school social studies
Yeah.
position, all right, what you gonna
They
coach?
expect you to.
How many sports you gonna coach?
Yeah.
That's what you get.
Yeah, see but if you're in like a tested subject, it's a little different. You know,
Right.
if you have an
US
EOC or
history,
something like
yeah.
that. See, I'm in 8th grade Georgia studies and we have a milestone.
Y'all have a milestone, yeah.
So
GS,
I'm a little, if I ever decided not to coach golf, probably okay. But I just don't like the fact that that's a stigma amongst. Yeah, and I'm going to be working on that hopefully. So,
well, good luck to that.
so yeah,
All right, guys. Y'all got anything else?
good.
Good session, gentlemen.
Good. Hannah just
Very
texted
good.
me. She said, Ryan needs to get in bed. Are you about done? Yes, baby. Okay. All right, guys. Well, hey, guys, we appreciate you listening in.
Thank you, listeners.
Hopefully,
Yes.
we'll have another one coming out soon. Like, we just keep these guys rolling.
it rolling,
hey,
man.
we were supposed to do the challenge tonight.
The cookie dough challenge.
Yes.
Sans the shotgun ginger ale.
Yeah, but I had one of my kids. I'll throw him under the bus. Ethan Bailey turtled on me. He said he can't come. He doesn't drink soda, so I'll throw him under the bus
Okay.
when he listens to this.
We can do it without soda.
Yeah, well, but he turtled. So yeah,
I would be up for the hot ones challenge. You know
I'm
that
not doing
do
that,
hot.
dude.
See-
I got a bidet. I don't want to pee out of my butt.
Okay.
Like, I'm-
Well,
like,
do
I'm
hot.
not-
I would be up for that one.
I'll feel it for days
Yeah.
after.
Tell you what. Well, you do the hot one challenge and then wash it down with a gallon of milk.
There you go.
Absolutely not on the milk, but no.
He's anti-milk.
You lost me.
Why would I know what we need to do? We need to play Bean Boozled.
What is that?
Oh, that's a pretty fun game.
That's what we need to do.
Jelly
We need-
bellies?
and we need.
What is that? What is this?
Okay,
It's-
do you know jelly bellies?
like the jelly beans?
Yeah, jelly beans.
And so they'll have a yellow one that's lemon flavored and a yellow one that they look identical but it tastes like a dirty
Vomit.
sock.
Ooh, no.
And you spin the thing.
And you spin the wheel and you gotta pick one and you gotta down it. Hey,
we'll
look,
see.
Look,
I don't know.
we do that and we video it. And that boys, that's how we retire early. That's it.
That's our podcast.
I
Right
don't
there.
That's
know,
it.
man.
But
Come
what,
on.
what? Okay, I understand the gallon milk challenge because the thought of
No.
vomiting is not fun. I get it. I would do it. but I
Yeah, we're
don't
not
do it.
doing anything we're going to throw up.
Well, okay,
Sorry.
why
We're just
would
not.
a sleeve of cookie dough that would make you throw up?
It's not. I just don't want to do that. I'm just,
hey, but
I'm
listen.
just not gonna do it. But I would be willing to try a really hot ghost pepper wing, though.
Oh, dude, I
There's
would,
just
You knock yourself out with that.
I
Like,
would
Yeah,
vomit
sure.
all over myself if I did that.
yeah, no. Look,
couldn't do
I
it.
would get, I would wipe my eyes and get it there. But hey, look, you said vomiting, right? But I mean, we got to throw it back to
You ever throwing up ice cream? It's pleasant.
right.
Where'd you get that?
We've
was
talked.
awesome.
We've talked about this 3 times since.
Oh man,
It's from the first episode. Yeah, and then I got this one too.
is this Beverly Hills 90210? Love that one. I love that.
What
one.
was the
Sounds like Beverly
what was
Hills
the name?
90210.
Hold on. Brandon.
Oh yeah, I did edited that out, or I didn't edit it. I just cut it.
Is this Beverly Hills 90210? That was all the rage.
I'm like, guys, like that's the first thing our listeners heard in episode 1.
What was the guy's name? Oh gosh, that played Dylan.
Luke Perry.
Luke Perry. He died, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Speaking of dying, man,
It comes in threes, guys. It comes in threes. It
the
comes in
Hulkster, man. Shout out to the Hulkster. I
we
loved
were
the Hulkster when I was a kid.
Yeah, we were
Ozzy, Hulk, and Theo.
Theo, man. Theo, Ozzy, and Hulk in that order, man. That was crazy.
Yeah.
So we
I'm trying to tell you, Dad. I've got a real problem.
Don't put the drink on the table.
so my brother-in-law, right, is from the sticks of He's from Roanoke, Alabama. All right. Country as they come, great guy.
Worse than Lee County? What?
Yeah. Alabama and South Georgia are two different beasts. But anyways, I love that. I'm so glad he's my brother-in-law. He's great to my sister. But so we're talking about how death, like it comes in threes and all this. And so he sends us this picture and it says, "Rest in peace, Chuck Mangione."
Yeah.
Right. And
Yeah,
so
he's a musician.
And
Yeah.
so we looked it up, and he's like this big jazz guy. And my brother-in-law sent that and said another great one. And my dad replied in our group chat. My dad replied and said, "Who told you he was a great one? I know damn good and well you don't know who he is. He's sophisticated." And then my sister replies. She said, "He's over here cracking up." I said, "Who is that?" He said, "I ain't got the slightest clue." And she said, "He's been over there just shaking, giggling ever since he said it."
I couldn't believe. I knew Ozzy was not doing well. I did not.
Hey,
Hulk Hogan. Was,
Ozzy made it. Ozzy, no disrespect to the dead. Ozzy made it about 3 decades longer than I expected him.
I think it's funny.
With a
I
lifestyle.
think probably the funniest post I've seen is that Ozzy Osbourne and Willie Nelson have both outlived Richard Simmons, and this is what being healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's it.
But the Hulkster, man, that one killed me. I was a big fan of the Hulk.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. He was wrestling
too. He was big
dude,
time.
when he body slammed Andre the Giant, woo,
Yes.
that was iconic, legendary.
Yes.
All right, guys. Well,
All right.
We've
boys.
said goodbye a couple times.
We've said our goodbyes.
We'll see
you next time, brother.
Until next time, spread eagle.
Spread eagle, baby.
Ready.